What's up, everybody? We are just wrapping up an 812 full valley metal down in Calgary, Alberta. Look at that, you see the mountains over there. So the weather's beautiful down here. It's plus 10 today, so it's a perfect day to be on the roof, in my opinion. Not too cold, not too hot. And the shingles we're using today are ICO Dynasty. They have 205 kilometer wind resistant if installed properly. And another good thing about these shingles is they have about an inch, maybe an inch and a half nail line, so it's quite easy to install them. Here, let's have a look. Let's get this shingle up here. So you can hit anywhere between this line and up to this line. You don't want to go on this line. I try to tell everybody to stay in the middle or come right on the traditional nail line for ICO. So, and for high wind, the manufacturer states that you do one on the end, two, and one. So that's how we got to do it, guys. Where the manufacturer states 1, 2, 2, and 1. I mean, it's not always going to be super perfect, but like you gotta strive for it as much as you can, I guess you could say. Especially when you're nailing. You could blow through quite easily. You could miss the line and go too high, go too low. And then the shingles are at risk to blow off. So it's a big job. About 130 bundles plus cap. So everything's nice and straight. And then down here, I just want to go over the valley metal work here. So sometimes the valley metal can be a little tricky to install. So it's important that you use other methods, or you combine other methods, I should say. So for down here, you can't really put this valley metal like super flat here. And as you can see, there's even like a tiny one right here. Like your metal's gonna get bent, it's gonna crinkle. It just will not be nice, and it won't be watertight. You bend the metal too much, you crinkle it, eventually it's gonna rust, it's gonna crack, and you got a leak. So here, what we did was we weaved it first, and then we put the metal in. And underneath the weave, we also put ice and water. So ice and water goes in the valleys and along the eaves before we put the shingles on. So, and then again up here, again, like I said, if we were to just put the metal in and try to press this down and make it flat, it's not going to happen. I've seen guys attempt it, and the job looks horrible. The metal's all crinkled, and like I said, it's going to rust, it's going to crack, and then you're going to have a leak. So we did the same thing here. So we bring the metal up as far as we could where it's not crinkling. So this metal actually comes up to about here. So it pretty much has the full valley metal protection. And then we weave it just because it's more watertight. So they build these houses. I don't know why they do stuff like this, but Yeah, it's important that you know what you're doing in these areas, and if you don't, you find someone that does. Yeah, this is one of our guys did this. I actually didn't do this. I did the other valleys. He's a pretty skilled installer, I must say. And there's a couple different ways you could do them. Like this way is pretty straightforward. Like I would have done it exactly like this. Down here, I would have done it maybe slightly different, but very similar. The main thing is you're weaving it properly. When I say weave, you're putting a shingle and you're lapping a shingle this way, kind of like crisscrossing them. So it has a big roof. It's a big garage over there. Not super big, but I think around 10 bundles or something. There's another ledge back here. I'm not even gonna go back there. Yeah, but that's it, guys. This is how we do it at Brown's Roofing Exteriors. No cutting corners and offering the best protection.